When I hear the phrase, this is business, it's not personal, I think they've never heard my story, the story of my business, Neuromatics Oil, and my patented essential oil blend, Quiet Brain, the little oil that saved my life. I created it after an exhausting 40-year neurological journey. For decades, I tried countless prescriptions, but nothing stopped the excessive electricity in my brain, the seizures. Then one day, my adult son said that one drop of one essential oil put him to sleep at night. I was skeptical of essential oils, but researched and discovered that oil was comprised of something called sesquiterpenoids that actually crossed the blood-brain barrier, which is like your brain's security system. Unfortunately, that security system is so good that many medicines for the brain can't even get into it. In fact, the American Society for Experimental Neurotherapeutics says that the blood-brain barrier rejects 98% of small molecule brain drugs and 100% of large molecule drugs. That explains the millions of people who were on daily meds and finding no relief, and why I had daily seizures for 40 years while on seizure medicines, and more than 80 violent grand mal convulsions. The compounds in my meds were too large to cross the blood-brain barrier, but with sesquiterpene oils, the molecules are so tiny that they do. So I found the top 8 sesquiterpenoid oils that calm the brain. The recipe came one night in silent prayer. I was weeping, and Quiet Brain was born. We did a case study and in poured the testimonies: relief from insomnia, stress, anxiety, migraine, seizures, PTSD. We got trademarked, and after proving in third-party lab tests that Quiet Brain's blend of 8 oils crossed the blood-brain barrier with multiplied potency, I was granted a full utility patent. And now we have Happy Brain with citrus and mint oils known as natural antidepressants, and Sharp Brain with oils like coffee and cinnamon that naturally improve focus and memory. But it all started in our home with my little pipette eyedropper. Every batch today is still created in silent prayer by our team, prayed over by clergy, and prayer is an actual ingredient on the Quiet Brain label. It's scary when you get a brain disorder diagnosis because it shapes your future. I was told there were 4 main types of epileptic seizures and that I had them all. Quiet Brain was birthed out of compassion and suffering. So yes, it's a business, but it's very personal. My brain functions more calmly than it did in my teens, 20s, 30s, my 40s or 50s, and now here I am almost 60 years old and healthier than I've ever felt. And I believe that because of Quiet Brain, people won't have to wait as long as I did to win the war in their heads.